In 1900, in the remote Hebrides archipelago of Scotland, lay the desolate island of Eilean Mòr, where 3 lighthouse keepers worked in isolation from the world. The lighthouse was famous for withstanding winds that sounded like screams, waves that seemed to try to rip it from the stone, and ancient legends that spoke of storm spirits. For years, sailors swore they saw strange lights over the island like lanterns moving on their own in the darkness. In late December of that year, a supply ship approached for the shift change. As they arrived, the crew noticed something unsettling. The lighthouse was lit, but there was no sign of life. As they disembarked, they noticed the main gate was unlocked. Inside, the table still had plates with dried food. A chair was overturned on the floor, as if someone had stood up in a hurry. The clocks had stopped at exactly 8:45 a.m. The 3 keepers, James Duckett, Donald MacArthur, and Thomas Marshall, had vanished. The captain ordered a search of the entire island. Only one detail stood out. Near the North Cliff, ropes were scattered over the rocks, as if they had been suddenly torn from the loading equipment. The sea that day was too calm to have caused it. No signs of a struggle, no blood, no footprints, nothing. The wind seemed to carry a low murmur, as if someone were trying to speak from very far away. In the following weeks, investigations revealed what no one expected. One of the keepers had recorded in his diary storms, the likes of which he had never seen, but during that period, there were no meteorological records of a storm in the region. Marshall wrote that the 3 felt an unusual fear, a silence that seemed to watch, and, in the last entry, something even more disturbing: the lights in the sea are getting closer. After that line, there were no more entries. No bodies were ever found. Over time, sailors began to report that when passing near the island, they saw 3 silhouettes standing on the cliff's edge, as if looking at the horizon, motionless, even on moonless nights. Some swore they heard faint knocks coming from the lighthouse, knock, knock as if someone were trying to light it again. To this day, more than 100 years later, scientists and historians have still not been able to explain the disappearance of the Eilean Mòr lighthouse keepers. Many say they were taken by the sea, but local fishermen continue to claim that certain lights still appear over the rocks, moving slowly, like lanterns guided by invisible hands. And when the wind blows hard, some say you can still hear deep within it 3 voices calling for help.